Hey guys, Sadie, and we have an awesome unboxing from Electronic Goldmine. So, this arrived, and I think I did do um, Instagram of the order, which the Instagram people were like, okay, this is okay, whatever. Okay, well, I wanted to just document it. Okay, so we have the C7057015 Mysterious Sound Kit. So, Mysterious Sound Kit looks like it has skill level 1 soldering, has the transistors in it, has 2 transistors, a switch, a tantalum capacitor, electrolytic capacitor times 3 transistors, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 resistors, and a potentiometer and a buzzer. This one, oh, I bet that's gonna be, I love annoying, loud, like hyper pop type of stuff, like Dorian Electra or 100 Gex. So and then the next one is touch sensitive coin tosser. So I love random. So this must have. I love random generation machines. Random touch sensitive coin tosser. So it might have, as you touch it, it looks like there's a little wire there that you touch, and then add capacitance to it, and then it will keep running a cycle until that capacitance runs out, and it'll be either red or green. And it's Christmas. Oh, it's Christmas all the time. Okay, and then so we do have 3 transistors, and then it looks like 2 tantalum capacitors, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 resistors, 2 LED lights, and a potentiometer, circuit board, and yeah, so that's a kit. And then I got 6 quantity times of 5 of these capacitors for. I'm gonna make the other capacitor bank that I was designing and had some feedback that was great. I want to not enclose it in plexiglass, even though it would look cool. And then Carrie said to not use metal on it. Yeah, because why would you want to add anything extra metal to it if the capacitors, if the electrolytic capacitor does explode, it has the venting thing out here. Shango 066 has exploded some capacitors, and it's just, they vent and smoke, so it's not like if you had stuff packed around it, like what is it, like I can't think of the thing, a grenade. Yeah, so it's not like if you had the capacitor and then you had metal BBs around it and then stuff to contain that, and then you exploded it. It probably would just pus out the gases and wouldn't have that much power unless you did have, pumped up. You had a really big, maybe like some kind of old um, vintage computer, like a huge electrolytic capacitor, or maybe one of those amp ones for car stereos, those like 3.5 farad, 16 volt 3.5 farad, or 4 farads, or whatever they're up to now, for the bass, and then dump a huge amount of power into that to explode it intentionally, and had a bunch of stuff around it. That one, but I think that anything, it would just have to be, it would vent, and I'm not going to exceed the level of 400 volts and then 47 microfarads. So my position is, the way they make these is they can take a surge current, but why would you want to stress out something? It's better to have something bigger, to go big, and then to have the power and then not use it all, have a Corvette or Tesla or something, or some type of powerful engine, and then you don't need to speed up to every single red light and accelerate and then brake, accelerate then brake, accelerate and brake, and max it out. It's like you don't need to do that with it. But with these capacitors, so I do have 30 of them, so I could make a really cool bank. So they're 400 volts, so I would only charge it up maybe to 380 or 360 or 375 volts. Maybe you could just push it, just if I was feeling crazy, just push it to what it's stated as. But that would add so much more joules to it. The energy is by the voltage is squared, so the voltage is a big part of it. So there is 30 of those, and then I got, these are 250 volt. I got 10 of these, 100 microfarad. So you could put these together in any type of bank. So you could have an electrolytic that is 2,500 volts at 10 microfarads if you wanted to do that. So these are, I could make a little something out of that. And then this is the other thing, you guys. This is so awesome. I got 8 of these electronic Goldmine repurposes, or has resells stuff. They had a bunch of, if they ever have tubes, they go very fast. They have a lot of Geiger counter things, Geiger counter stuff, in that stuff too. But they did come across a bunch of these cameras, so I got these on sale. Okay, here's the thing. Yeah, I did do this on Instagram. Used strobe for cameras, G26429. Used strobe for cameras. So yeah, there's the camera flashes are awesome because you have, they packed them very nice. Thank you, Electronic Goldmine. But so these are probably from Goodwills or from estate sales or just recycled electronics. And why let this be in a landfill or something. And so I got 8 of these, but that is awesome because they said, well, of course some of them might not work, some of them are older. This is a Minolta Maxim 2800 AF. So, we could just, like, it would be so much fun to, what I'm going to do is just see if any of these work. They have tests. So I have 8 of these. Let's see what else. They said that they have, like, just a huge container of these, and you might get some duplicates. You might get some that are the same or smaller or bigger or not. See, Canon Speedlight 188A. Yeah, this is awesome. See, so whether it works or not, these are very simple electronic. I mean, it's a very standard thing in here, and since these were commercially made, and Canon and Minolta, the schematics for these are definitely on the internet or GitHub or wherever, or schematic. I mean, you could just probably Google what's on the board. But first level, I will try to see if they work. Oh, that would be a whole other video to test them to see if they work. Oh, let's just go through. Oh, wow, this one's huge. See, I was, like, the bigger the flash, it has a bigger capacitor. Oh my God, what a deal. That's insane. Vivitar SB6 power supply only. This is huge. Okay, Zoom Thyristor. Wow, that's got some good electronics in it. So it has those transformers in it. It has the circuit boards. It has the strobe parts. These are, if you find any flashes, always give them to find somebody that would want them, because there's so many cool electronics in it. From the flash tubes, you can make a project out of that. The transformer, the high voltage stuff, you could do just oodles of things with high voltage. And then the capacitors, and then just to even look at the circuits, how they made these back in the day, and see some date stamps on these would be so interesting. Look, 1966A Japan. I doubt that's 1966. Could this be from? That couldn't be from 1966. Could it? That would be crazy. I mean, maybe. There, it's a stereotype of the Japanese in their photography cameras. Was that maybe the 60s or the 80s or something? The Japanese were always taking. Well, they probably have really good photographers there, and they make really good photography. They were ahead of, because they couldn't make weapons and war bombs, so they will make cars and electronics and get ahead of everybody else in Japan. That's in the 80s. And remember the one with Michael Keaton, where he has it's a good movie. God, I haven't seen that movie probably like in 30 years or something. I can't even remember it. But he fights the Japanese about the cars. But yeah, well, they're not building all the war stuff like Russia and China. They're going to be like, oh yeah, well, we're going to make Nintendo, we're going to make photography, we're going to make all this cool shit, and they're going to be way ahead of everybody. So it's awesome. So yeah, and then we got a couple more of them in here. Let's just get. It's like Christmas. I can't believe that the capacitors in these have got to be huge. Like I've never seen something. This is a Vivitar Auto Thyristor 3.7. Wow. I mean, this is like this one definitely looks vintage. Like I mean, I don't even know if I would really. I mean, if it could work, I don't want to made in Korea. I mean, I don't want to destroy them. Like even if I take them apart, I don't just like smash them and take them apart. I'll save all the little pieces and all the little screws and all the stuff. And you see my room, my other room. I won't throw away anything. All the stuff I've had, even from high school, is still there. 30 years ago, all this same stuff, I still have it somewhere. Don't throw away anything. Okay, now we have oh my god, I've never heard of this company. I've never heard of this company. Quantary? What? Maybe the photogs would know, would be like, oh, Sadie, you idiot. That's one of the main ones. Okay. Made in Hong Kong. Wow. This stuff has like you can tell it's built good. You can tell it's built good. It's solid. This is amazing. I should have got more of these. I don't want to be greedy because you hate for there to be some kind of sale or something where people they have something and somebody buys them all up and puts them on eBay, doesn't care about them. I mean, these cameras, and like even like all those old radios that Shango 066 has, those are amazing. These should be preserved, or at least have electrons running through them at least a little bit of the time and get some kind of scratchy AM. Why not? Olympus. Okay, wow, I'm just gonna have so much fun. Okay, so we're down to the last one, and it's 17 minutes. I can never do anything fast. Except at Amazon, we do stuff very fast and safely at Amazon. Very safe, very fast, very safe at Amazon. Very safe. They're all about safety at Amazon. And wow, this one, Sunpack. Okay, I'm familiar with that company. Sunpack, they make some of the lights for like selfie lights or ring lights. Sunpack, probably in the camera business. This one it has a patent pending. Past test. It has a serial number on it. Wow. What kind of batteries does this take? Oh my gosh, you guys, this is okay for that's pretty standard. Is usually 2 AA, but usually on these 4 AA batteries is what is going to happen with these to power them. That's the sweet spot. Oh my gosh, it would be so awesome to test these things. I'm very happy. Thank you, Electronic Goldmine. They are a wonderful company. I really shouldn't promote them because I don't want other people to like go there and take this stuff before I get it or get a chance to. I look at all their sales things, and then it's like you'll be looking and it's like you'll see several things that you like, and you're like, okay, well, I need to make an order. Like they have several things that I want. So I've got capacitors, more capacitors, 2 kits, and then 8 cameras with the strobes and the electronics and the high voltage and the thyristors. A nice heavy box from Arizona. Thank you for watching. Thanks a lot, guys.